Yeah. The coin toss is about to start here. The referee comes forward. And who wins the coin toss? Looks like GRA did.
They don't know. Maybe. Wait.
Oh,
they didn't pick.
Rita.
They didn't pick. Okay.
Okay.
Himmelsdorf
Himmelsdorf goes first. What a surprise!
Then, Cliff. This is going fast. Cliff Ensk. Oh, steps. This is going real fast. Fast. Taken out. And that's 3 maps left.
Wow, they
That
picked
was quick.
that really quick.
The red has preferred maps.
They really
Definitely.
do. I know why Unity got rid of Himmelsdorf first.
Yeah.
So that was a very quick gone. So the first map is picked.
Yep. It was Abby again.
Abby with the upper spawn for GRA.
Yep, and then we have Ruinberg.
Ну, ребята, я перехожу в комментаторскую зону нашу с The Angel'ом, и мы станем свидетелями. Во-первых, мы видели, но вот
we have 3 good maps. Abby again starting very, very nice. We already discussed Abby in late. So what about the second map?
What? Sorry?
What about the second map?
Ah, yeah, Ruinberg. Yeah. Well, as I saw on a live stream a few weeks back, it turned out to be either a very aggressive map where they went to the east on the map, and if they quickly lost a tank, they just all turned around and quickly went back to the houses where there was hold down positions. Even if it was French tanks peeking out, it was still much better position than sitting in the open. And yeah, just being in the open, you had to hit through those small windows, and they could just fire at you while you came in.
Okay.
So I'm expecting to either see people sit down in the southwest corner, just wait for them, or rush up to the east corner.
And what sort of tanks are we going to see there?
The stream that I saw, we had heavy tanks, IS-3s, and
Well, that's good. We've not seen them today, actually.
yeah, exactly. AMX 5100s, and well, it is part city, so and speed is if you have to get away from something, you have to travel a long distance before you can't be seen. So that's probably why heavy tanks are picked right there.
Yeah, so there's Unity and Rush, the red GRA on the right. So we have GRA versus Unity, yellows versus grey. Very easy to tell them apart from a distance, so you guys should know at a glance who's who. Now, as I said, Unity got their asses taken bad by GRA the last time they fought, but that was on Himmelsdorf.
Yeah.
And that's why Unity went, Himmelsdorf, first ban, it's gone. Don't want to deal with it. Don't want to deal with it. It's like, okay, bad memories there. Yeah. We don't want to deal with you there. Doesn't mean that they're not as good, if not better, than GRA on other maps. And we're going to see Abby again. Very much a map that can be changed and developed, and different strategies here and there. So we'll see if they both bring the same lineups or not. So very common, I guess, for GRA and Unity to take similar lineups. Yeah. And what do you expect?
Last time we saw Abby, we didn't even see any of the tactics over on the east, as we talked about.
No, we didn't. But that's probably because of the 6-man team against Abby needs the 7.
They knew that they could do whatever and have a good chance.
And there's the crowd, mostly pushed back onto the stalls right at this point. Not many actually at the front tables. But there's the 2 guys who've been relegated to the front away from their teammates. I always feel bad for them, but there they are on the screen for you. Back to the Unity, all 5 of them with their 2 teammates probably going to be shown, hopefully now. No, back to GRA. They're like, hey, you 2 guys left to Unity, we don't want to show you.
Nah.
I guess they've got something wrong with them, a wart on their head or something.
Something wrong with them.
The camera doesn't like them.
No.
They smell. Right, but no, Unity must be quite nervous here. They're on the disadvantage. Most of GRA very confident against them. 5-0 victory last time. We got this nailed. We got this the easy mode.
Yeah,
right?
we only have to win 2 this time.
Yeah. Don't need to win 5 in a row like we did last time. Only need to win 2. Easy. Now, can't agree or disagree with that, and We just hit the button.
I did.
Okay. We're just getting ready for the battle now. They're actually just selecting Abby, and the rest of the teams are getting into the battle. So we should be there within 5 minutes, I would say.
Yeah.
I expect the same strategy. I expected a T71 or a T69 still in the middle, and I expect this time to see the T1 spread out. Last time we didn't see that, 6 versus 7, that's what happens, but this time I expect the full spectrum. I expect the T1s to be on either side or the outskirts of the map, and I expect them to hold it, give the information. I expect a very slow developing battle. I don't expect any rushes from these teams.
No, I could expect one T1 in the base if they decided to go just one side, but I don't see it happening since they know each other that well. So they're not going to put all their eggs in one basket.
No, that's why I think it's going to be a slow battle, because they know each other so well that they don't want to be so obvious. So we might see something crazy. We might see them go, okay, they know what we're going to do, so let's do something completely different. But that's not normally the style of the Red. Normally the style of the Red is to take something very standard and just do it so well that you can't beat them regardless. Yep. It's a trend that's been going over to Europe. You see in the European teams, they don't play a random tactic each time. They play the same one because they realize that it's regardless if they know what you're going to do, it's the finite things that you do, the way that you do your teamwork, the way that you advance on them. That's the thing that makes the difference. That's the thing that makes you a pro team or not so good team. And we're seeing that trend going across overseas that they started here in Russia.
Yeah. Definitely. We saw that. Was that in the Star Ladder or ESL where the well, we just played we casted a game on Abby, and one team lost completely with one tactic. Then they switched positions.
That was early in the Golden League.
Yep. Yeah, and then they went back to the same position, did the exact same thing, and won.
Yeah.
So stay true to your
They had practiced it. They had messed up, they realised that they messed up, so they didn't go, whatever, flip the table, throw my cards down, let's just do something completely crazy. They were like, no, we know what we're doing, let's just do it again, but this time, do it right. And they did. And that's the sort of thing I expect from the Red. I expect to see that sort of tactics. I expect to see very standardised stuff, but done well. Very polished, very good. And that's it. I don't expect to see them doing anything else. I don't expect them to be doing, oh no, we lost one battle, let's take pure Hellcats.
Yeah.
I don't expect that.
No table flipping.
No rage quitting strategies. This is all for money. Remember, it's 50,000 on the line right now for the winner. So if you are throwing away games because you're gonna panic, it's just not these teams. These teams are all of super high quality caliber. They are gonna be playing for keeps. They're not gonna be playing for any city. And not only that, 400 points for the winner, 200 points for second, 100 points for third for the grand finals. You need that first place position to have a hope, or at least second, to get hope to get to the grand finals. And the grand finals is 2.5 million.
What did you say?
Mind-boggling number. $2.5 million currently on the table. It could go up. I don't know. That's the sort of stuff they're playing for right now. They're not going to receive it right now, but that's what they're playing to get an entry into that. It's only going to be the best of the best. 2 teams from every single region. So we're still talking about Asia, we're talking Korea, we're talking Russia, European, and North America. North America has just started, or it's in the qualifiers right now, and European, they're going to DreamHack next weekend. So a week this Saturday, that's DreamHack. So if you live in the area, Sweden, go ahead and go. Yeah, go check it out.
Yeah, there's no reason not to, at all. This prize is for the fans, as we just saw during the break.
Like in any wargaming party, there's something for you to earn. If you've got to give something back, you can come here and just do whatever crazy things. I'm saying lucky dip, whatever. There'll be things for you to do. And live, it's just get the atmosphere, seeing your players, meeting them, signatures, pictures, all done. And as I said, sometimes you meet players that you think, wow, that's not what I imagined.
Yeah.
We see guys who are like that tall, and we're like, hi, I expected someone, I don't know why I expected someone shorter, but I think it's about tanks, you know, most tankies, they're in a tank.
You can't fit you in a tank?
You can't fit you in a tank, you're too tall. And every tanky, like real tanky I've met, they're really short, apart from one. That's the chieftain.
Yeah, he's pretty tall.
He's pretty tall.
Yeah.
That Irish-American guy. He's so tall. And you think, how do you fit in a tank? He certainly couldn't in World War II.
No.
I guess the Abrams and all the later tanks that he drove, not so bad for such a tall guy. But, oh my God, I didn't expect someone so tall. He's not that tall.
No, but he's...
For a tanky, yeah, definitely. Crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we have Unity versus GRA. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I looked at my laptop.
Yeah.
You guys, what do you guys think?
We want your opinions.
Your opinion. Unity, the Bumblebees. I'm going to call them the Bumblebees. So the
Hummels.
Bumblebees versus...
The Hummels.
The Hummels.
Yeah. That's German.
Oh.
You knew that, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay. Hitler hated it as well, so don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry. Okay. The Bumblebees.
Every conversation on the internet has to end up at Hitler, apparently. But anyway, going back to the discussion, the Greys or the Bumblebees?
Yep.
What are we going to call them? The Grey Knights? We're going to get
Grey Knights.
Grey Knights
Against the Bumblebees.
Against the Bumblebees. Yeah.
Who will win?
Bumblebees.
I'm pretty sure the Knights will.
Oh no, they get into your armor. The Bumblebee gets into your armor.
You're screwed.
Yeah. Oh. How are you going to kill that? You're like, oh no.
Well, good point.
See, the Bumblebees could easily do it, but I mean,
yeah,
you know. So yeah, I reckon the Unity have a chance. They're a very solid team.
Yeah.
They had a rough start to the season, but they've got better. They've got a lot better. So, although near the end they lost on Himmelstoff 5-0 against GRA, it's not the end of anything. They have 5-0 sounds so bad, but each game could have been incredibly tight.
Yeah.
And it could have been one decision that just made it swing the other way. So
yeah, you don't know that.
We don't. I didn't see it. I don't know exactly how close it was, but you can see the 5-0 result sounds bad, but it doesn't have to be bad.
Yeah.
Unity has a chance. It gladly has a chance. These teams were very close in the rankings, so I don't know. I don't think that there's an easy wager here. I wouldn't want to be placing the odds on this.
No, I'm not betting any money. Not this time.
Well, Bumblebees, Bumblebobs.
No, it's bots.
Bobs, I said.
Hummels, Bumblebots, and now... You can't fit a bot inside an armor. So.
Okay, I think the teams are starting to ready up on their selections of tank choices.
Yeah,
so we're seeing
very
standard T69 ×2, AMX90 ×2s. They're sitting down, getting ready to play. That must be the last... Yeah, they must be readying up right now. So we're going to see the game number 1 on map number 1 of set number 3, day number 1. Is that all the labels correct?
Yeah,
I think so. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Right. So we are going to be playing game number 1 very, very shortly. We have T69s, T71s, AMX1390s, Bisons, T1.
Yep.
The all-important T1.
Anatolish and Cap. Cap came in. Now we only need the awesome T69 player.
Well, I expect it to be T69, and if that's the case,
no, it's not.
They're going for 3 AMX1390s.
Hasn't proven effective so far, has it?
That is quite interesting, and that is... well, I don't know. They're going for the Sturmpanzer and Bison combination as well.
Yes,
so that means they've got the the T50-2 for the middle instead of the T69, but they could still send the T69 that way. So let's go have a look at the listings and who's driving what. But they did decide to take that lineup, and that is just nuts. Unity, 3 AMX90s, and we have Shaibawas, Falcon, Maxan, Molkin, the Doctor, the Antelich, and Cap.
Then on GRA's side we have Monster, Liqui, Lucique, Artist, Art, Asunder, Nurekre, Nuclear, and Rhino.
Yeah. Actually, they look harder to say than
they are
because
they
of the double eyes on the end. So, let's get into battle. We have Monastery I'm following here, and that is Monastery, I believe, and he's on his own map. So, at home, we have Monastery going in straight to the middle. We have all the other teammates going out to the east. So, that is that strategy we did expect to see in the previous map on Abbey, but this time we're going to see Monastery moving straight up into the middle, into the Monastery.
We have Schultz going up there as well. This T50-2, and he's already gone because nobody else would have been able to get in there as fast as him. So he waited just 5 seconds up there. Then he knew nothing was coming, obviously. But they could just be, well, moving in at a different locations as we can see on the minimap. Yeah, they're setting up the artillery in the back on the west side and moving their forces on the west side as well.
So yeah, so we have an east-west situation going on, which is very, very standard for Abbey. Definitely expected between these two teams. And yeah, so we are going to see a long drawn-out battle. We've got Monastery poking into the middle. We've got Nuclear, Lucy, Rhino and Asunder moving forward here. And I don't know, we're probably going to see a little skirmish going on in the middle with Monastery.
Yeah,
and
Monastery
we're
fired.
Oh, they have spotted in the middle there.
Yeah, and he hit Falcon for one shot, and they're moving through the water, just like we saw one of the games where they moved to the west, all of them, and then decided to go through the middle, straight for the cap, and it worked out for them. Not exactly GRA back then, but the tactic still stands.
So Newbury, Monastery, and the rest of the team being far behind. They have done something I didn't expect and left the base with no watchers. There's no eyes in the base whatsoever, and you can see that their artillery could be open to a flanking maneuver. Art is right there moving behind their forces, and if someone went right across to the north there, they could get behind and he would go down. No problem there at all. So Newbury and Monastery in the middle here, trying to see something happening. Yes, the Antelich and Cap and Bolkin come in.
All of them are coming in.
All of them are coming in. Monastery is now in a lot of trouble, but the shots are missing. Bolkin, Cap and Antelich can't chase him too far because they'll be too nervous that his teammates will be there to support him, but Monastery gets away unhurt. But the Cap and Antelich and Bolkin are taking a ton of damage. This is a great move here, and Monastery is moving around, trying to get the better of Antelich. Newbury is actually moving in to help, but no, Monastery can't go too far ahead. If he does, he's going to get caught out, and his shot goes to the left of the Antelich. He doesn't able to connect, but the second shot does. It looks like Monastery's going to be bested, but no, Antelich misses the shot, and Monastery now at 600 health each. Antelich goes down to 376, but he's going to pull back, and Monastery's going to get out of there. But he gets hit again. He's now surrounded, and he's not going to be able to get away very easily here, but he's getting shot to pieces by all sides. He's now going to have to try and run away.
Yeah, and Balkan has tried to be a pain in the rear for the people in the cap zone, and he managed to actually do that. Asunder and Nuclear was in there alongside one more. I didn't really get a name on that, but there was 3 players in the cap zone there, and one of them ran away bravely.
And Rhino managed to take out the Bison, though. Dead Doctor was round the back, and he was easily taken down. So this is looking very strong for them. They are doing incredibly well.
Oh, we have an artillery found by Schultz on the east side.
Yep, and that was that's that gone. I did expect that to happen. It was the vulnerability of running this strategy was definitely leaving no one back there. But Shia is now against Monastery, and Monastery got to be able to kill him in 3 shots. 1, 2, and 3. He's gone.
He was reloading. Even the T-50-2 was reloading.
Yeah, they're using the autocannon of that guy.
Yeah, he could have done a lot of damage to Monastery.
Indeed, but there he is. He's alive and kicking, and he's probably reloading by this point. But we have a double cap situation going on.
Yeah, with 3.
Lucille and Nuclear on one side, and only one on the other.
Cap, Anatolic, and Balkan are all capping. So if they don't get one more capper inside their cap zone, this is GG.
So we have Newbury moving up forward, trying to get them, but it is 3 versus 2. The Antelich cap has just been spotted. Newbury is right at the front there, and he's got to be very careful, because if he goes down without resetting this cap, it could be all over. With only 6 seconds left on the clock, he's got to be able to get this shot off, and does he do it? The answer is yes, he does. The Antelich, he has to kill. Yes, he gets it! That was incredibly clutch. If he didn't get that kill, it would have been game over. It would have been 3 versus 2 in the cap circle, but that is a draw. And it's
no, it's not. Maybe it's
no,
not.
It's not. No, it's not. The shot does get in. Monastery guns to take down Cap's reserve, and that goes. Wow! I didn't expect that to happen, but it did. It doesn't matter if he dies now. He's done his job. The cap will not happen, and Cap's still getting hit from the other side, and that is the end of that. Wow!
Wow! Just wow! That's why you see going in, even though. You might lose your life.
Exactly, you might lose your life. You have to go in there. He did die, but his teammates were to support exactly the situation that occurred for Mind, but Mind didn't do it right. But this time, it was done right. So, wow. Okay. Woo!
So close.
So
that
close
was amazing.
indeed.
Yeah. Even I was...
That
was great.
Honestly, I thought it was ended. I thought, there you go. He's managed to kill each other. I thought it was incredibly close. It was a draw.
Fine.
No, not a draw. Not at all. Taking advantage of the situation and just going straight into it and killing the rest of them, resetting the cap, and then that was it. End of that. Wow.
Yeah.
Cap
to see that
almost died there at the end too.
Okay.
Let's have a look at what the fans say, though. What they said, and well, with recent results, that is not unexpected.
No,
but
it could have gone either way.
Unity's got a good track record. They are a
yeah.
very good team, and I think that's a bit harsh. But it might be true. With that performance we just saw, it might be true after all. But we're going to see. It's about 75% of you. I think our crowd is about the same. How are you guys thinking? Are you thinking it's going to be GRA or Unity? Is it the Bumblebees or is it not? You guys think the same? Why not start names, right? It's got to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
But anyway, you guys check it out. You say, are you agreeing with the audience here? Are you saying that it's 75% chance win for GRA, or has Unity got a better chance than that? Let us know. But let's have a look at the stats. Let's see if we can figure out what was going on in that battle. So we got Bisons. Let's look at the damage dealt. Antelich, again, doing very well. We have 1,202 damage for him there. Let's not go into the high details.
Yeah, I say Artie didn't do anything right there. They
no damage.
Nope. But Waika, he did a ton. He was the deciding factor, and he didn't shoot until then.
No, exactly. That's the trouble with Abby sometimes. They don't get into the battle. You've got to get there fast. And this is why everyone picks the light tanks. You've got to get there fast. It's such a big map. You've got to be moving around constantly, and that's why some of them just don't get a clip off. Bolkin got 6 shots off, only landed 2, but that's fine. Cap fired 5 off. These guys survived. Because of the way the positioning worked, it's not necessarily about the damage. It's about the positioning and the counter-strike. But look at this. No damage for any of the artillery. Like, none of them. Both teams. 3 artillery total. 0 damage.
That Eclipse, he would be rolling his grave if he was dead.
Well, no, he's out there. He's out there going,
but he would be. He's rolling on the floor. Come on.
Come on. Like, but no, it's not that though. It's not really. It's not. It's all about the way they chose to position themselves. They both did the exact same thing. They both worked against each other.
Yeah.
So the artillery was left exposed. Both teams knew this, and they didn't change their tactic, and they did it. They've got to figure this out themselves. They've got to be able to say, okay, they know our tactic. We must change something. Keep to our core principles, but let's do something different with the artillery. Or let's not run artillery. Because they're not using it.
In any other situation, we've in the previous round, we saw the Bison doing, what?
Tons.
Over
2,500 at one point,
Insane. It's just killing the forward spotter for the team, and so in certain situations I don't think they counted on this, so bringing an Artie is of course the best.
Of course, it's definitely for the better all-round situation where you're not entirely sure what's going on, or you don't know, I don't know. It's very good for dealing with random situations. But anyway, let's get into game number 2 on Abbey, the first map in this third set. Okay, so we have Red GRA with no lineup changes at all. Wait a minute, yes we do. They've dropped the extra MX-90. It's now 2 T-69s and 2 MX-90s on both teams, with the 71 versus the Stumpanzer and Bison. So we have Monastery, Nuguri, Lucio, Nuclear, Rhino, Art, and Asunder.
Yep, and still on the on GRA's team, we have Balkan, Cap, Falcon, the Anatolic, Schultz, Max, and Dead Doctor.
Let's see if they can actually do any damage this time. I'll be looking out for Art, Max, and Dead Doctor to do something for their team this time. Yeah. So, from the point of view of Monastery, we're going to go lead into the battle, but they are doing something completely crazy. I've never seen this tactic used before. They are all moving to the ruins to the side, to the west of the monastery, instead of moving out far west into the hills. Yeah. I've not seen that being done before, so this is completely different, and I do expect them to Wow, I do expect this to take them by surprise.
Yeah, well, they do have a spot in there. The T50-2 is in there, but he hasn't spotted a single thing. He's counting on them either going straight into the monastery, which they hasn't. So, yeah, it'll come completely by surprise. Look at how far ahead they are. And not
I've never seen a team push this aggressively. GRA are pushing forward like madmen, really. I've never seen this. They're actually going to go around the back. They're doing a flanking maneuver.
No spottings.
No spottings. There's no T1 to spot this. That's the weakness of their lineup with 2 artillery. And Monastery, Nuclear, and Lucille are getting round the back. Unity are in trouble here. Dead Doctor spotted.
They're still in defensive positions. They just now spotted them.
They're looking the wrong way.
Panicking. What? Oh,
they're utterly taken by surprise. Dead Doctor cannot do anything this close range, and he does go down. Rhino takes him down, and Monastery, Nuclear, and Lucille coming around the back. They are completely out of position. Unity have no clear idea what to do here. Monastery and Nuclear needs to make something happen, though. Otherwise, this will end up being like a lemming train where they will not take advantage of the situation. They've got to get around here, kill Cap and Bulkin off right now, and it's exactly what they're looking to do with all 4 of their combat tanks right here. However, 2 tanks have already gone down, Rhino and Art, which means that they have reacted correctly. We have seen Unity not feel thrusted. You know, they were taken by surprise, but they're not flustered. They took advantage of the situation, taken out Rhino and Art while they left the 4 main tanks here, and there goes the capping.
Now Vulcan is trying to get away, but he couldn't.
No, but God. The capping now, we've got to watch this because there is no one there to be able to stop it at all.
Yep,
Lucille, though, is taking a ton of damage, and he's going to go down on the next shot from the Antilich. Falcon is going to be able to pump into Nuclear. Will Nuclear get away? Yes, he will. But the Antilich is surrounded. Monastery is behind him, able to do some damage, but Antilich gets behind the rock. So he's going to survive and reload, but Falcon's at max health. He will be able to go out and take the damage.
Yeah.
Well, but wait, Monastery is actually taking a huge risk here, and it's going to come and take... Oh, no. Antilich saying no.
The cap stopped.
No, you're not. Wow, it is. They just cancelled it. I guess they wanted to try to come back. They said, we're not going to win the cap. You need to come back and help. But Antilich comes out to fight. That was a big mistake.
Yes.
They should have used Falcon ahead of them. He had the HP to absorb the damage. But Monastery's able to finish him off. Antilich goes down, and then he gets away.
Yeah, he needs to follow him right now. He really, really needs to follow him.
He
not
does.
Waste those last 2 shells that he has in his magazine.
It's too late. Monastery's gone. There's no way he's going to be able to catch him now, is there?
Not with the camo of the light tank. He is gone. Oh, there he was. He
no, Falcons have to do a rush shot. No, it misses, and now he's in trouble because Nuclear's coming around the back with Nuclear, and he's only got 1 shell left in the chamber. And I think that's it. This map is not going in the favour of Unity, and that was a great move from GRA.
Yeah, insane. They expected the scout to sit in the buildings up in the city, which it did. So it had no view range whatsoever of the tanks just going around. It was the artillery spotting the guys flanking.
Indeed,
yeah,
indeed.
Insane.
But I don't think they're completely out. Falcon has a ton of HP, and there isn't that much left here for GRA, so I don't think we can actually count them out. And Monastery's just being crippled, and there he goes down, and Falcon is still alive. We have Nuclear and Nuclear out of position, not able to support their teammate, and so I think it was too early to call it. If he is able to get the drop on Nuclear, he could actually do it. He could actually win this for his team. Unity are not out of this, folks. If Falcon get the drop on Nuclear, it just takes 2 shots to take him down. And wait, this time they're not being silly. They are keeping Nuclear and Nuclear together. That is definitely the thing they need to do right now. If they split up now, they will be in trouble. But they're not going to do it. Falcon is going to get the drop on Nuclear, but no, he's not. He's actually not getting the first shot off. They can't afford to do that. This is bad news for Falcon. He might be able to do the damage now. We're going to see... No. That's the end of that. The story is told, and Unity have got to drop their first map, so we are going to have to see the... they're going to have to fight for their lives on their second map. Wow,
Unless Epic T50-2 starts.
Don't be stupid.
I'm not stupid.
Shia was.
I'm hopeful. There's a difference.
They're gonna actually, he's gonna run away. He's gonna run away. There's no reason to run away. You know, I'm always debating this. I really am saying, is this actually bad manners? Because now we have to wait for him, and he doesn't have a chance. Come on, let's be honest here. GG and play the next map.
Yeah, just gonna cap.
But there, wow, okay. Red GRA, though, I have to give it to them. I said beforehand I expected the red teams to all play standard. What did GRA do? Say, hey, let's not play standard.
Standard? I heard that, Luke.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna do that.
I heard that. Okay, let's throw the rulebook out. Let's throw that rulebook out and let's just go.
That was great. Great 2 rounds.
Yeah, it was. And Shy is just running around the other side. If you want to switch the other camera and see Shy, just pottering around. I don't think he's actually going to try and do much. But you know what? If he goes into the middle, he might actually try and reset the cap. He might actually try. Is he trolling them?
I think he
might be. Do you know what? Actually, I was talking to a pro player, and they said that one of the European players said that this sort of tactic can be used to give your team a longer period of time to talk between matches.
Yeah, so
they can use this minutes that he's just gained to discuss what they can do different in the next game. So, great game from these guys. Next map. I want to see the next map.
Ruinberg.
Let's have a look at the stats though, because this was incredibly close. GRA took the game, but it was super close. Even at the end, I mean, GRA did something crazy, and then Unity kind of reacted well, and they pushed against where GRA wasn't.
And then they sadly didn't use Falcon's full HP to go out first, take the shot.
That's it.
That's the
game mistake. That was the game mistake there. If Falcon went out with his full HP, absorbed the damage from Monastery, they would have taken out Monastery together, not lost the tank. That could have gone the other way. You're totally right.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at the stats there. Again, no damage for any artillery.
What the?
No damage at all. 0. 2 maps, 2 battles. Sorry, two rounds on that map. 0 damage. 6 artillery units.
Yep.
0 damage.
Yeah.
Wow, I've never seen that.
Nope.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
No.
But look at that, Falcon and Antelich. Damage dealt on these guys, getting 2 clips off each. Well, more than that, 3 clips off. Less so on the AMX-90s. And is it the same on both teams? MX-90s? No, it's not, because Monastery did amazingly well in the MX-90s. And that's what I mean, they really complement each other. You need T69s and 90s. You can't take one without the other. No. 3 of one just breeds weakness, and it just doesn't seem to work. Use them in pairs, use them together, and they seem to perform really well. So that's definitely it. It's a shame though that we've kind of lost the VK. You know, the VK2801 was kind of the counter to these tactics with the high explosive shells. Light armor on the AMX-90 means that the T69 was really popular because the heavy armor at the front you couldn't really penetrate with that howitzer.
Yep.
So I don't know. With the removal of the VK, I say removal from the metagame. The people are just using it a lot less. We see it occasionally, but it's really really rare.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's discuss the next map. What's the next map?
Ruinberg.
Ah, okay. Yeah. So what are we going to see? What sort of tanks do you reckon, and where they're going to go?
I'm hoping for heavy tanks, just because it's a city map / more open area. But
50/50.
if you move into the city part, then RD is pretty much useless because there's so many buildings that you can hide in and go hull down with the IS-3 and T-32. So there's no real reason to bring a big RD, and Bisons.
Yeah.
How much will they do?
Well, if we go for the last 2 battles, 0. 0 for the last 2 battles for all artilleries, and that was Abbey, a traditional RT reasonably heavy map.
Yeah, with the RD damage record for this final, at least. So
yeah, one team uses RT so well, other teams, no, I don't need artillery. I just kill them.
We're spotters.
But I do think that GRA took a huge risk in that last game. I can't get over
that was insane.
That one mistake, not using Falcon's HP, and hello crowd!
Crowd.
Making the noise. Can you hear the noise? I wonder if they can hear the noise. I can hear it.
They can't hear it. I
don't. That's what I mean. I wonder if they can hear the crowd. I hope you can. Tell me if you can hear the crowd. Can you guys hear how loud they are? This crowd is alive. Absolutely alive. They really, really can't wait to see all of their teams battle out to the death.
If he was more relaxed,
he'd be horizontal.
Yep. Just check my phone.
No research. And you go back to Unity, and they're like, right, we got to do this, we got to do this, we got to do this, we got to check, and they're all huddled together discussing tactics.
Yeah, and GRA's like, special tactics. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Whatevs. But yeah,
it was really their game to lose, though. I really, really think that Unity could have had that. I think GRA overstepped, were overconfident, and Unity could have taken it.
Yeah, I don't know, because they were both behind the same rock. So I don't know if the if he
Falcon.
Anna.
Okay.
He went out too soon because he was coming out, but he died. And then he came around.
2 shots though, man. 2 shots.
Yeah.
That's too much. They should have been able to get Falcon's attention first. 2 shot. A shot goes into Falcon. His tension is made. Then come out. Take a shot. If he re-aims at you, you go back into cover.
Yep.
And then he's confused. He's doing less damage. You take him out. Monastery would have died or had to run away. You know, a whole different game. We can only speculate about that too much, though. It's done now. They didn't do it. They did fail, and we are seeing AMX 5100s as the heavy tanks. But they are going for an autoloader heavy team.
Yeah, but only on one team.
Yes.
Two of them, and then lights again. So, well.
No, both teams got AMX 5100s.
Yeah, 100.
Well, both team has them.
Yeah, but one team only has one. That's what I'm saying. I was
know.
expecting heavies.
Yeah.
More heavy because just because.
One AMX 5100 is very odd to me. I like them in pairs, but if the enemy are going for mostly light tanks, then I guess you don't really need it.
No, we've seen that on the on mines as well. He was just
see, look, Unity so busy tactics, discussing what they should do, where they should go.
Go there.
In fact, from that camera angle, I really do think that they're talking about the northeastern part of the map, and Unity are really busy. They are struggling. They are 1 map down. This is everything to play for. They do not want to go into the losers bracket. They'll do very well there, but they want to stay up because the next game will be against either New Star or who's the
League of
Liberty.
Yeah.
So the next game would actually be not so bad. They'll get into the finals against either Rush or GRA TM, and if they beat GRA, then they have a good chance against TM. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
So I think they really want to pull this back, and they have all the chance to. They're not a bad team. In that last game, they made that one mistake that I know we harped on about, but that's only because it's their chance to win. That was their chance to win, and that would have been great to see that a battle get into the 3rd game.
It would.
So. Yeah, Unity have a chance.
Yeah, the map deserved a 3rd match, in my opinion.
Definitely, especially the way GRA played it.
Yeah, just the way both games exciting.
Yeah, I love
coming down to the last second.
I love Abbey. I say it again. Abbey's my favourite map. What's your favourite map? Which out of the 9 maps we're running today is your favourite?
And if they have forgotten all of them.
No, because the game's about to start. Right, we have game number 1 of the 2nd map between Red GRA and Unity. We are seeing AMX 5100, AMX 1390, 2 T69s, a T71, Bison T1 by GRA with Nuclear Monastery, Lucio, Nugri, Rhino, Art, and Asunder. Yeah,
and on Unity we have Schultz, Falcon, Max, Balkan, Deductor, the Anatolich, and Cap.
Nice. AMX 5100 times 2. Who do you think's got the advantage just from the setup?
Well, it being a city map, and again, I've really expected heavies because that's what we've been seeing throughout the season on this map. So I'm not sure. I would say the heavies because they have a bigger damage output. When you finally meet someone, you really want to do as much damage as possible. So having 2 big heavies with a full clip will deal a lot more damage. It's 300 per shell instead of I think it's 240. Yep, and a lot more penetration, but that doesn't matter when you're firing premium shells for credits these days.
Yes.
But we do see Cap being very much in the front. They have taken the city part, the entire city actually. So now they're just waiting for a move from GRA.
Yeah, no, GRA have taken the entire outside with only a Bison. I guess they're not so scared of the artillery, so they thought, well, we'll just hang out on the outside. It's no problem. We can stay there. It's no big issue. And hello. The game is not being shown.
As a pause?
Okay, it's paused. We've got a pause at the moment.
Okay,
so,
everybody's frozen.
I think we've had a disconnect. One of the players must have disconnected from the game. We've had a pause. But we have seen now the start of the game. So now we can see what is going on. We have a spread out team in the city.
Yep.
So that's Unity spread out, covering every direction in the city, and then we have an incredibly focused team, GRA, in the east. Sorry. Leaving it. Okay, we're going to have a restart. The game is actually going to restart.
We had such a good angle.
We had such a good angle. Damn it. Well, actually, the game's going to restart, so we're going to see probably the same strategy again.
Yeah, I'm thinking, because
no
one got spotted.
No one got spotted. No, they did.
Who?
The entire Unity got spotted, basically, as they were driving through the city.
They did?
They did. The entire Unity got spotted. So yeah, so Unity got spotted in the town, so that does mean that GRA has an advantage, and they could play the map entirely differently. Knowing that Unity's plan was to take the town, they could decide to do something completely different, or with that information from the get-go instead of 30 seconds later. Now, I don't know, this is sort of a really complicated situation. Do you treat it like a completely new game, or do you rely on information you saw from the previous game? That's a big question.
Yeah, that's what's going through GRA's head, at least, because Unity will just go.
Yeah.
We are all.
Did
they know? I don't think they knew.
They would have known. Sixth Sense would have shown them that they were spotted.
Yeah, of course. They have that.
But did they get any advantage from knowing they're in the city? That's the question.
Yeah, that's the question.
Did they get an advantage knowing the city, or just like, okay, they're in the city? But GRA could easily do a different situation, but then if Unity were like, okay, they're going to do something different, we could do something different, it's then an utter... I would hate to be a captain at this point. Like, okay, frick, we've got to do a restart. Do we play the same strategy, or do we not?
Yeah, if we could see Unity right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we can see Unity... Yeah, we can see Unity.
Okay. They're thinking.
They're thinking. They're like,
There's no... Gonna do that again. It's like,
They're not even talking to each other. Just like
yeah, that's
just yeah. No, well, this is really important for them. If they lose this map, they are down in the losers brackets. That's their safety net gone.
Yep,
It's their safety net gone, and to use it in their first round, it's not Unity style. They just Not this early. We're not going out this early. We're going to try and fight it out. And that's a good thing too, because Unity, as I said, they've practiced with them a lot. They know their tactics. So this is why I think the mind game right now between the two teams is crazy, because they know each other's tactics. They know the common tactics between these two teams so well. So now that they know they're in the city, they knew they were playing that rulebook A. Like, oh, that set play there.
Yeah.
We were playing B.
Yeah.
You see why I'm thinking this is crazy.
Yeah.
But the pings are going out. Let's jump straight into game. GRA are pinging straight to the same location last time, so they are going to run the same situation. Right, we are going to see the same. Yeah, okay, GRA
we're
are
not
running
going
the same.
to see. Yeah, we're not seeing the same here on the side of Unity. They knew they were spotted, and therefore have changed tactic completely. All of them, apart from one, the Doctor, is going into the city just to see if they're going to counter the counter.
Counter the counter.
Yeah, counter.
Well, the counter the counter. Might be a bit
serious
confusing.
countering.
But the T1 is expendable.
Yep.
He is able to go through, and if he gets around the back, there is no guards there, and he could take out the artillery.
He's a tripwire.
Well, not in this case. But Shire Wells meets Monastery right in the middle, and Lucille and be able to take him down, but no! Yes, he does. Rhino takes him down from the side shot there. Great angle of attack. Taking almost no damage in return. Monastery did, actually. Do you know what hit him? I didn't see the firepower coming out. Oh, there's the artillery coming in, trying to get the shots off. I'll try and get a better angle to see where the shots are coming from. We know that Unity are in the southern fields, so if we switch to Unity, we can see that Newbury is doing some blind shooting there down the way. We're going to see if he can actually land any shots against anybody there.
Newbury spotted.
Yes, but he's firing, but he didn't connect with any shots there on Unity. He knew roughly where he was, but he was hitting too much of the terrain around him. But the Antelich comes forward. Lucille, Rhino, Monastery rush forward into the open field to get this guy. They want to get the kill, but Monastery now is in a dangerous position. If he goes out too far, he could get taken out, but he decided better of it. He was called back by his captain, like, no! We don't want
not die again.
Do not. But Bolkin is caught out by Nugri, and it's got 6 HP. Gonna have to use another shell. Nugri now has to reload, and he is out of it for 20 seconds. Monastery and Lucille, Rhino have to be able to fight here against Falcon and Antelich as they're getting lit up. And oh wow, he went down quickly. Monastery taken out, and Lucille's also in a dangerous position, trying to finish off the Antelich and Cap, but Cap does go down, and well, then Lucille goes down. Who's got the advantage here? I'm not entirely sure, but it looks like it's starting to go in the favour of Graz. Falcon is getting taken out by Nugri, and then we have the Antelich Alaska left with 132 HP. He will go down in the next shot, and Nuclear does get it, and there we have it.
Yeah, that exchange went way too much in Graz's favour. I didn't even notice some of the kills. It was like, what?
It did seem to be so much crossfire.
It went so fast.
It was so fast, so much crossfire. Maxan tried to get a last hit off. I mean, they are quite low HP, so there was a chance there. But Dead Doctor is located still in the city, spotting nobody. Nothing he can do. It's got to be a Cap win now. I wouldn't be surprised if Dead Doctor just hides and gains the extra minutes for discussion.
Yeah.
It's just not working for them. Unity just can't do it. They're really trying, but oh wait, we have the T1 battle going on down. Sunder versus Dead Doctor, and Dead Doctors might lose it as Sunder's backing out, trying to hit the shot. Will he get him? No. Gotta love the T1 battles. Absolutely love them. And Dead Doctor comes out, gets his Sunder, but didn't have enough HP to survive much of that. And okay, we go 1 up again for GRA on the second map. Unity in so much trouble. I don't know. Unity just doesn't seem to be able to outplay GRA at all.
No.
They're in too much trouble. I don't know if they can outthink him. It seems like GRA's always a step ahead. Unity doing all the thinking, and GRA's just like, we got this. We got this. And so far they're proving right. No matter what they do, Unity are 1 step behind GRA. In that battle, again, same situation from both sides. Unity had the advantage of the restart.
Yeah.
And still, I don't know. So anyway, if we look at the stats here, the Antelich again doing incredibly well. Cap getting his 6 shots off. 6 shots off against for Balkin. Falcon 5 shots off. So they all did well. The only trouble was Shy went forward right at the start and was taken out. Like really early. Just totally and utterly taken out. The Bison did 1 shot, 2 shots worth of damage. Okay, not so bad. On the other side, the Bison did 2 shots again worth of damage, a high roller maybe.
Yeah.
But the problem is they have no weak spot. They had no one who died early.
Nope.
No one died early. They all got some shots off. So that's it. Basically, Shy going too far forward put them at such a disadvantage it was a snowball effect.
Yeah, it was.
He died
people
too early.
just started going forward.
That's right.
Yep.
So with Shy taken out so early, it was just a matter of time for the battle just to swing in GRA's favour. At some points, it's just you couldn't tell, but with that one guy missing, it was so close, it just went away. So at the end, where it looked like GRA won quite handsomely, that's because they were 1 tank up from the start, basically. So, well, we're going to see any changes in the Unity lineup, or even the GRA. I mean, there's no reason why GRA would stick to the same strategy every time if they want to break it up. Here we go into over the crowd, everyone with their drinks and thing. But Unity
though,
in a world of pain. Look at the shakes he's in.
Yeah,
They're nervous. They're not happy. I'm not
biting
sure who's the
nails.
gentleman in the middle. Who's the gentleman in the middle? Did you know him?
No, I actually don't.
He was just like,
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Don't know what to do. And I think that's the whole morale of Unity right now. They are 1 step behind GRA.
Yeah, every single game.
Every single game.
Even when it's reset. So
yeah.
should we change our tactic? Should we not? Okay, we'll change it so they don't know what we're doing. And we still lost.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's got to be really, really.
I'm looking back in the chat to see if anyone's voting for the Bumblebees at all. I mean, Unity. But it doesn't seem like anyone is saying, and in fact people are just saying, no, Unity's just not as good as GRA at the moment. It seems to be very one-sided, and I can't disagree. At the moment I can't disagree. It seems to be that it's the exact thing. I don't think we can say much more about that.
No, just hope for some better weather in the next game.
Did you say weather?
Yeah, I did.
Huh.
So something needs to change.
Something needs to change. The weather needs to change.
Yeah.
It could be enough. I don't know. We're going to see them try something different. Maybe take the town regardless. Okay, we lost in the open field. Let's take the town.
Yeah. Try that tactic instead of changing it.
Make them come
just
to us.
because. Don't change it just because.
Yeah. But at this point, 3 battles in a row down, one of them close. Actually, let's be fair. It's not been that far.
No.
GRA's not been winning so badly or so well that you would think that they are totally annihilating them. It's not like that.
No.
It's very close with one decision, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, just look how big he is. Now you can see the huge
yeah,
difference.
look at it.
Andre
Nugri
the
is just a massive chap. You can recognize him in a crowd.
So, good play. GG.
What? We'll shake his hand afterwards, and I think he would crush it.
We need to go out there and do that.
We will after the game. Get a photo with him and see. You can see the difference. Because Highflyer's a big chap.
Yeah, we need that.
If everyone saw us for the first time in England when we did the Tank Fest and stuff, you've been able to see he's actually super tall. When we're sitting together, you can't quite tell. He's actually much taller than I, and people were surprised when they first met us. But I think this guy's much bigger than you.
Yep. It's just like a new Danish actor, you know, The Rock.
Oh yes.
He's pretty big, but the new Fast and Furious, in that movie, he's fighting one big Danish dude, and The Rock is like
tiny in comparison.
Do they make them this big? In an interview, he said that.
Oh dear.
So yeah,
there you go.
The same with him.
It's the same with him. It looks like we've got a connection problem with a few of the players.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah.
We've got a few people disconnected for the next match, but
we seek.
What's the third map? If Unity can pull this back and get 2 more wins, what is the next map?
Cliff. What's the last map pick? Yeah.
GRA seems to have the advantage on that one as well with the current playstyle. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think a miracle needs to happen for Unity right now, and I do hope for one. I really do for them.
Yep.
But right now, they're in so much trouble, and something has to change. Something has to change. They either have to try something completely different that's experimental, or I don't know. Is there an or? Is there an or?
RNG? I don't know. It really comes down to the wire with these two teams, as we see.
Yeah, they could keep doing it again, but it seems like the balance is like, if I get the camera angle right, like that. So it looks like it's always falling, because it is always falling on GRA's side. But like we saw in Abbey, the second match, one decision could have easily given Unity the game. Easily. There's no doubt in my mind that Unity would have won that game with that decision being the other way around.
Yeah,
easily.
No doubt.
So it's not that close, but yeah. So, Come on, guys. Who do you think's going to win? Unity got to get a single game, or are they just going to be on their own? I'm waiting for you. Come on. No one's saying Unity. Everyone's just like, nah. It's pretty obvious. The crowd's 75%. It's pretty clear cut who the crowd favorite is. But I don't know. Maybe see an IS3 strategy. IS3 strategy. Push through the town. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
go for that.
I'll pay to see that.
I'll pay to see that.
I like to see that. Yeah.
I'd like to see that too.
Yeah.
I'd say like an IS3 strategy through the town, force them to come to you, alpha damage down the autoloaders. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? We might as well. It's the old school strategy. See if GRA remember how to counter the tactics.
Yeah. And forget about the damage trading, because that's what the first game here on Ruinberg was. After losing that one tank, it just went into, if you're gonna hurt us, we're gonna hurt you. But
yeah,
it just hurt them back.
Yeah. People are screaming for the girls. They're like, "Oh, we saw some girls on stage."
There's a girl.
There's a girl. There's a girl. I saw a girl. Did you see a girl? I saw the girl. Literally, that's the chat right now, guys. That's the chat in Twitch TV chat. If you come join us, that is the chat right now. I saw a girl. You did not. I did. I saw a flash. I did too. Yeah, brilliant.
Yep.
Yeah, we see you. We see you. Oh my God, a girl. But still, so okay, let's while we're waiting for the people to get back in, let's talk about the final battle today. We have New Star versus League of Liberty. Now this game is just unpredictable.
Yep. Yeah.
Both teams are very new to the scene, both very promising. But look at Unity. Oh wow, they're still working out even now. Yeah. Every second they're just tactics in the middle there. These two are not so bothered. Yep. These two close to us, they're not so bothered. Which ones are they? I'm trying to see their
the one in the back. He's like, nah.
Yeah, but
he's worried. He's just worried.
That was a GRA guy nervous. Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah. He's like, okay.
Just a little tired.
Bored.
Yeah. Bored.
Not even trying. Why is it not starting? Okay. Okay.
These computers are so small.
He's like, okay, insignificant to the power of my muscles.
It's math.
But we'll see how they perform. I mean, come on, you don't have to be a big, strong guy to play World of Tanks. So we can see if Unity pull this back.
Yeah.
But yeah, New Start versus League of Liberty, and that will be starting in an hour's time from now, ish. I don't know. And I don't even know who to root for because they're no underdog.
No.
They're both equally good. New Star are kind of, I think, the crowd favourite from what I've gathered. But I love League of Liberty's logo.
Yeah.
When we come on a big yellow smiley face.
Gone.
It's gone from the camera.
No!
It's actually there.
Someone
it's
moved
actually
the
gone
camera.
from the. They zoomed it in.
Fix the camera.
They zoomed it in.
No, they moved it because the Wargaming logo now is in there.
Oh, okay.
Someone moved it.
But either way, League of Liberty's got a big smiley face, and their uniforms is just a big smiley face, and it makes you feel good seeing League of Liberty.
Yeah, we're gonna beat you.
But New Star are very good.
Yeah.
I can't dismiss that. New Star are a very good team. They're new, hence the name, I think, and they have a good chance. In fact, you know, out of all the newcomers, New Star, from what I've been talking to people, they're like the underdog favourites for the tournament.
Coming.
Yeah. If you get rid of all the red teams and Rush. Like the person they think that might be able to do it, New Star. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see next. But I still think.
Oh, girls.
There you go. You got League of Liberty's logos right there, and you got some girls. There you go for you guys. You said you wanted to see the girls. Hello.
There we go.
Hello.
And more girls. Or girl, but.
Dance for us.
Party.
Oh yes.
Aw, she's shy.
She's getting shy. She knows that everyone's watching her.
Yeah. But then again. She has that look in her eyes. Like,
she doesn't know what to do. She danced for us, and then she was like, "Okay, that's enough."
Okay, too close, too close.
It's enough.
My comfort zone has been broken.
It's enough.
Camera, I will.
You've had your 5 seconds of fame. Okay, okay, and there you go.
Give her a pole. Okay, Chad.
Give her a pole. Okay. Is that the after party? Is that the after party for tonight? The girls on the pole.
We won't say.
At Gamescom, though, if you come to the Wargaming booth at Gamescom, last time we had 9 girls on poles. 9.
They were. I was nuts.
And they were good dancers too. Not just to look at, but they were good dancers. I enjoyed it.
I have enjoyed that video many times.
I think it's on YouTube. In fact, it's on my YouTube.
It's on my YouTube too.
What was that?
You have 2. We have 2 angles. So if they want,
well, there you go.
From the
Google
right,
it. Google it on YouTube. You can check out the Gamescom 2012 Dancing Girls for Wargaming.
Wargaming booth.
So if you're not planning to come to Wargaming's booth at Gamescom this year, you definitely should. I can hear that from here.
Yeah, they're going nuts.
Supporters going nuts.
Girls! Okay, this is pre-recorded, so it's on the screen.
Лол вперед, Лол давай, Лол иди и побеждай.
Меня зовут Олег, я из Киева. Раш быстрее, Раш сильнее. Бей своих врагов скорее.
I'll take her up, put it out here.
И садись на свой бочок. Я болею за команду Раш и предлагаю вам болеть вместе со мной.
Well, I think Rush have a few fans.
Прекрасная организация, прекрасный
Is he
чемпионат.
going on about how much they're going to beat
I
everybody?
think he is.
Да и в любое время.
But Rush is amazing, man. You can't beat Rush.
I can hear people clapping now.
Привет, я Миша. Здравствуйте, мой ник Фридарт, меня зовут Игорь, я из Киева. Я покрасил свои волосы в красный цвет!
I have orange hair!
Если ты деловой, то в кустах сиди с трубой. Если хочешь победить, в край иди бои тащить.
I wish how that went. Well,
excellent.
We've already got some theme songs going for some teams there, and actually, I'm going to get them recorded and translated for you guys. You know the theme songs of your favourite teams, and they have to come. It's better than our version of Pokemon.
No, it's not.
Okay, maybe not.
Yeah,
maybe
when
not.
we make it. Now that it's not done, it's better.
Yeah, okay. Shh, it's a secret.
It's a secret.
It's a secret. If you know, then you know. And if you don't know, then you don't
Then you
know.
don't know.
Then that's it. Simple as that. But more girls. You can
More
never have
girls.
too many girls.
No, you can't.
But yeah.
I'm Russian and I think they're crazy. Okay, they were crazy.
Oh dear.
Okay, who?
Oh dear. Okay, so we are waiting for the game to begin. I'm just checking in the stats here. It doesn't look like they're going to change their strategy, but it does have a disconnect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 computers are connected here for GRA. So
Yeah, and
I like her look in her eye.
and
She's got a very nice look in her eye. She's hungry.
and
Sorry, what?
More goals. so what? You were talking about strategies?
Sorry, they have 2 computers missing. 3 computers missing. They've only got 4 guys.
They have 4 computers missing?
3 computers missing. They've only got
Okay.
4 guys in the battle.
Okay, that's
so
weird.
we're having some technical issues, guys, but we'll get back to you as soon as we can. As you see there in the crowd, you can pick out the teams. League of Liberty in the distance there with a big smiley face. Very, very obvious to see. And I'm guessing these guys are New Star because I don't recognise the uniform.
Yeah, I think that's it.
That's the New Star
Yeah, I
uniform,
saw
the
that,
red
yeah.
one. Yeah, the one with a slight bit of red on it, like very dark and stripy red.
Looks
That
good.
must be New Star. Yeah.
I really like all the uniforms actually. Yeah, even the ones where it's just a white T-shirt and logo. It means they've done something.
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
show,
totally.
Instead
I
of
mean,
just going.
Don't
"Oh,
get me
player."
wrong. I mean, the newer teams will have more basic uniforms, but this is what I'm saying. Like, League of Liberty is a new team to the pro scene, and I'm finding that they have done so well online, and I'm really looking forward to see if they're keeping their performance up. And there's one of their guys there,
Half a logo.
51 Russ, and I want to see if they're performing as well offline. It's a huge difference. Talk to any pro player playing offline is totally different to online play.
Front of a crowd.
Absolutely, totally
perform.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I agree with the chat. I'd like to see some curvaceous girls too, not just skinny ones. Skinny models
Yeah.
are nice and all to look at.
Kirby.
We have some problems with the internet. Apparently, it's not just the.
At the offline event, we have some problems.
The internet's actually disconnected on some of the computers, and it seems that we're having some problems. So we might be having a small break here, guys, but we'll be back as soon as we can. So we'll let you see what's going on in the crowd and keep you informed. So see you in a minute.
Show us what you got when the motherfucking beat drops.
друзья, мы продолжаем встречу. Напоминаем счет 2-0 на первой карте, 1-0 на второй в пользу Red GRA. И у них ситуация матчпоинта. Наладили технику, наладили компьютер. Видите, GRA уже на своих позициях. Ну и, как всегда, сегодня и ближайшие 4 дня у микрофонов The Angel Tafa. Вместе с нами работает Слэм на фан-зоне. Просто повелитель КСеров.
Hello and welcome back to the Golden League. We are in the middle of the third set of today. We've got one more after this, but currently it's GRA versus
Unity.
1-0 to GRA.
Yep.
And
one.
Second map.
Yeah, and second map, and they're already down one.
Yep, it's not looking good for Unity. Unity are likely to go down into the losers bracket unless they can pull magic out of their unspeakable ends.
Ends, or a hat.
Hat, that's it. I meant hat. Of course I meant hat. Either way, I've been seeing the chat, they're talking about their favourite tanks.
Yeah.
What's your favourite tank, Highflyer?
My favorite tank is the Hellcat.
Hellcat.
All-time favorite, but I love so many of my tanks.
I do
so
too. I have a garage full of tanks, like 60. I don't sell them. I just have to keep buying more and more slots because I love playing the different tanks. They're all so different, and I love playing like tier 5 as well as tier 8 as well as tier 10. I don't like just playing one.
Yeah,
tank.
it's like having them on a shelf, and you're like,
yeah,
I'll play a little bit with that one, a little bit of that one. I just love all my tanks nearly. 60s as well. The only ones I don't like are like smaller tiers. Like I don't prefer the Hetzer as much, but people love it because of the derp gun. But of course, it's gonna get nerfed, so I don't know if they're gonna love it after that.
Yeah, I know. Hetzer's one of my favourites too, especially for tier 4. But without further ado, let's go mental for GRA versus Unity. Rawr. Okay, so if you've forgotten, we only talked about them a few minutes ago, but you may have. For GRA, we have Yukina Monastery, Yuxu, Nugri, Rhino Art, and Asunder.
And for Unity, we have Schultz, Falcon, Max, Bulkin, Deductor, the Anatolich, and Cap.
Sweet. The strategies, though, for the teams, lineup-wise, identical. Absolute mirror matchup here. Internal red versus red, Unity versus GRA, and they have the same lineup, but this time we are seeing from the south position GRA going out to the usual place. They're going out to the far side, and Unity, on the other hand,
doing the exact same thing, except they're keeping their biggest tank, the AMX 5100, back as a support alongside the Arty. I don't know if that's a good idea, but well, that's how it was played on mines, a support from behind. And that's not how GRA played it, and they just annihilated Unity earlier.
Oh, and some exchanges here between Monastery and Balkan, but both the shots land straight into the walls. The destructible terrain here is so valuable for this sort of fight here. And and the Antelich is taking some more damage from afar. As you can see, this battle is actually going from a long distance fight. So I'm going to zoom out here, and you can see that the play field here is just so big.
Yeah, and there's so few places where you can actually have a very good aim through those places because there's so much destructible coverage. Just said, like in smaller tanks, you can really stay in cover for such a long time and spot the enemy. Oh, Schultz takes a big shot to the face there.
And we have Monastery and Nugri taking a lot of damage here. It looks like the HP battle, the skirmish, where you try and whittle down the enemy's HP, not necessarily killing anybody, is going in the favour of Unity. But Shio was again getting focused down. Nugri comes around the side, is going to be able to do some damage here. The next shot might take him down, and then again, Shy is the first one to go down. That's not the first time that's happened.
Yeah, keeping him pinned down from the right side, so he couldn't move there. He knew Monastery was there, but then Regre just decided to go in there and shoot him from the other side where he couldn't retreat at all. Great play.
Indeed it is.
When no one came to help, he was dead in the water.
Monastery manages to dodge the shots from Max, knowing that the Bison's on reload, comes out, takes shots at the Antelich, but it hits the breaking terrain. These walls on this map is just crazy. But the Antelich also takes some more damage. Monastery, will he take a blind shot or not? The answer is yes, he will. Did it connect?
We can't see anything. Yeah, and he did. He hit Cap right in the face.
Okay, so there we go. And Cap takes even more damage. Nugri round the side here. Artillery shot lands just an ever so second too late, and Nugri gets away with 499 HP. I'm not sure who's got the HP advantage anymore. We've got quite a bit of damage here on GRA.
Yeah.
What about Unity?
Cap just received 1,000 damage within seconds.
Wow.
And they weren't even spotted. So he had a light bulb go up and had no idea where the damage was coming from.
And the artillery shells come in, doing a lot of damage, doing a lot of potential damage, but they keep missing by millimeters. If they had just a higher tier artillery, it would have done a lot better.
Yeah, Balkan here he's left pretty much alone here, and his job is scouting, and he takes a shot straight in the track and has to use the repair kit there.
Get a better angle here as we see Vulcan is in a lot of trouble. He has nowhere to hide apart from where he is there. You see Nuclear, Nugri, Lucille, and Monastery. Monastery is going to try and make a play around the outside, but that could be incredibly dangerous if we're going to see the rest of Unity there able to support Vulcan if he does decide to push up. But they are sitting really far back, aren't they? What's Unity's game plan, do you think?
Maybe watching through straight lines through buildings. I don't know if they have some perfect angles, so they have a very good shot at people coming, advancing. But I don't see the advantage of it do it right now. But the Falcon is moving up finally.
Yeah, well, we have Nugri, Lucille, and Monastery trying to make something happen, but unable to. And at the moment, we are in a bit of a stalemate. GRA doesn't want to go out. They know they've lost a lot of HP, and they've only been able to take out the T-71, but Balkan does take the damage there. And we see that Monastery has moved forward right into the face, basically, of Balkan, and is trying to make something happen. But the rest of the team has been spotted now, and Unity is there. Actually, really low HP. I didn't realize how bad Unity were, and Balkan does go down. And Nuclear, Lucille must move forward, and Unity are in a lot of trouble. Antelich down to 309 HP. 2 more shots. The artillery comes in at 22 HP. Cap goes down on the background. Antelich gets tracked, but the second shot comes in and does take him down. They were just absolutely surrounded.
As well.
Wow, GRA just executed Unity in a quick series of absolutely perfectly placed shots. The positioning from GRA.
Yeah, the crowd's going nuts.
The crowd is going absolutely nuts. And wow.
But yeah, the positioning going into the city while keeping the 3 tanks up there, which were spotted.
Yep.
It just confused Balkan, and he moved reverse into Monastery.
Wow.
He completely
The
panicked.
positioning from GRA there, the way that they poked and poked and poked until a mistake was made from Unity, and then execution! Now, lop the head off of Unity, making Unity go into the losers bracket, and then we have our third result for today. Yep. Wow, okay, GRA proved the superior of the 2 teams, and Red Rush Unity being the first red team down in the losers brackets. Yep.